Hello and welcome back to It's What I Do. I'm just nipping down to my local store. Finally going to get the 90-degree elbows that I need to change the bottom of the Upflow filters. I've given them a clean today, and I want to see if I can solve this issue I've got with air getting into the system. I'm still of two minds whether it's the bottom drain sucking air into it. It's either that or the Y splitter that I've got. So I'm going to change that as well while I'm at it. So anyhow, I'm heading off down to the local koi place, Koi Logic, and I'm going to pick up some 90-degree elbows. So I'll pick you up in a minute. Well, that's the fittings I need, just two of them, 90-degree. I wouldn't normally use pressure fitting, but that's what the existing pipe is on the Upflow, so that's the fittings I had to get. Not too bad, £4 each, so £8 for a pair of fittings. So all I got to do is hope I've still got a little bit of me 90-degree, 90. Say it again. All I've got to hope is I get, or I've still got, my 1.5-inch pressure pipe. I should have. Pretty sure I still got it. But yeah, that's what I wanted. Now it's a case of heading home. It's a beautiful day today. There's a little bit of breeze and beautiful sunshine. Yeah, really nice. And I really must get on and clean the windscreen on this car, the inside of it. It's filthy. Oh dear. Professional detailer should be ashamed of himself for that. Never mind. As long as I can still see where I'm going. Right, I'm going to head off back home and get these fitted, and I'll pick you back up when we get there. Might have a little bit of noise going on at home because the guy who lives next door to me, he's refitting his shed, putting some interior panels in it so he can hang stuff off the walls. So yeah, he's making a little bit of noise, but we'll see. I'll try and avoid the noise as I can. Right, let's get home. Catch you in a minute. Well, that didn't go to plan. Got the pipe fittings. Good job I checked. Had a look at me solvent cement for the pipes, and it's gone solid. It's gone like a big lump of jelly. So yeah, I'm going to have to nip down to B&Q's now and see if I can get another bottle of Solvent World. A little bit too late to go back to the koi dealers. That's the last place I bought it, was koi dealers. But yeah, it's gone solid, so good job I didn't strip the filters down to start doing it. So, right, off to B&Q, and I'll be back in a while. Well, I'm back home again. Finally managed to get some. Not what I'd normally buy, it's that stuff. As long as it does the job, I don't care. Normally I have the dry or wet stuff, wet or dry, whatever it's called. But this is what they've got in B&Q, and as I say, providing it works, I don't care. So I've already joined the elbow and a small piece of pipe. Now I just need to drain the filter, take the slide valve out, put this in, and put the slide valve into this here. So we'll get on with that and come back to you. Yeah, I know I've just cleaned the filters, but if you're going to drop the water out, you might as well give it a boil and all, mightn't you? So just giving it a quick boil, and then I'll drop that water out, do that side while the other side's still running, and then I'll swap it over and do it the other way. So yeah, all I'm going to do, I'll show you. You see down here where I've got the slide valve so it ejects the water straight out. That's where I want the 90 to be, so that it comes round and ejects the water this way. Because I keep having real problems getting this pipe to go on the connectors. If I put it straight, then I can use the pipe better. I haven't got to keep trying to get a bend in it and all that sort of stuff. So hopefully it will be a lot better, a lot easier for me when I'm cleaning. So yeah, that's the job I'm doing at the minute. And then once I've got that done, let's move you over here. Excuse the camera work. And that's what I want to change under there. This piece here, because it could well be leaking air in through these valves. It could be. I don't think it is. I still think it's that bottom drain, but I'll get this done and I'll have a look, and maybe I'll see if I can get the camera in down the bottom near the bottom drain so we can see what the air's doing, because I do think it's sucking air in through the bottom drain. But we'll give it a go and see what happens. Well, that's one done. I don't want to put it under pressure too quickly. I want to make sure that solvent weld hardens properly. But there you go, that's what it will look like. We've got plenty of room. Yeah, plenty of room to attach the pipe. That should work a treat, providing it don't leak. It shouldn't do. So I'll let that solvent weld harden, and should be fine. So now we've got to drain that side. Yeah, this is the side that goes to the air source heat pump. So I need to drain that off now and do that one. So I'll crack on with that and I'll come back to you in a sec. Just have a quick look at the solvent welding process. I know a lot of people do have problems with solvent welding, but there's my slide valve. So all I've done, if you look on the end there, I've just scuffed the surface, yeah, and then it's a case of giving it a nice coating of the solvent weld. Yeah, a nice coating on this part and the other part. I can't do it with one hand, so I'll have to put the camera down and pick it up again in a second while I do that. But it's a nice coating round on both parts, and then it's just a case of joining them together. Not difficult at all, really isn't. So give me a second and I'll get the coating on there and we'll put it together. So we've got a nice coating of the stuff on there. Now before it sets too hard, we've got another coating in there. You've done it, you can see it, but another coating of the stuff in there. So before it sets or starts to set, we join them together and position it, giving it a slight twist. Yeah, so that it's just slightly twisted. I'll have to put you down because I don't want to mess this up. So I will be back to you in a second. So there you go. Let's put it on. Yeah, just put it on at an angle and then twist it. About a quarter turn, half turn, something like that should be plenty. And that makes sure that you've got a good contact with the glue. And then just let it set for a few minutes. And then we can reassemble. And just let it sit for about 10-15 minutes. I don't want to leave it off for too long because so the nasties will soon build up in the pond. Should be right for about 15-20 minutes, half hour, something like that. Well, probably longer than that, because I mean it's okay while I'm cleaning the filters, so I just don't like leaving them off for too long. So yeah, I'll let that sit for a minute and then I'll reassemble. Right, that's them done, and the filters are all back up and running. I might have a look at this bottom drain first and see whether I can see any air getting sucked into that before I change the other one. Yeah, there's no point in changing the valve if there's nothing wrong with it, so I'll have a look. Just spin you around very quickly before my battery runs out and show you this. There you go, that's how it looks now. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any leaks, that's good. Now I'll leave that to run for a little while, for a few days. Just keep an eye on things. Should be fine though, should be absolutely fine. So that should be a lot easier now to do the cleans. All I've got to do now is just stick a hose pipe on the end of them and away it goes. Right, I'm going to go and change the battery on this thing because it's running out, and I'll come back to you in a minute when I've sorted out how to do this look at the bottom drain. So back in a minute. Right, so I've found an old monopod that I can use. It's long enough, it's an aluminium one. So let's go diving in the pond and have a look. I won't be able to see the results until I get it on the computer and have a look, but still worth having a look. Right, let's get it in the water. Well, from looking at it on the back of the screen, I can't see any air going into the bottom drain. I'll have another look on the actual computer, but I'll hold off fitting the replacement wire piece until it's run for a few days, because I can't see any air going through the system at the moment, which there was before. So, don't know. I can't see that it would have been those slide valves, but you never know. But at least you've got a good look under the water, and from what I saw, I'm quite impressed with that. That's the ozone generator, and it's clearing the water absolutely lovely. So yeah, quite pleased. So I'm going to do a little short now showing the fish under the water. So keep your eye out for that, and you'll probably see it before you see the main video. But anyhow, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to tidy up and sort some dinner out. So I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.